So now we are joining the A470, which connects Brecon and Merthyr, and this goes straight through the middle of the Brecon Beacons, half-penny van, and this is a pretty fucking awesome road. And normally it's actually a lot quieter, so there's not really anyone particularly connecting between Merthyr and Brecon. It's mostly just going to be tourists and other people out for the day. So you know, it was a lot quieter than the A40 we were just on, and the views are going to be pretty spectacular. I think we're going to get the cops, get the speed trap. So I'm going to have to watch out. So the other thing you avoid up here is these wild horses, who actually will cross over the road and come into the middle of it. As you see, there's a couple of people go around them. That dude's wearing a mask. As a farmer, he probably has to speak to about 3 people all day. Where he thinks he's going to be getting it from, but yeah. Pendrin! So this is one of the famous whiskey distilleries down here. I think you can come here and actually have tasters. I didn't realise, yeah, it's quite famous, Brecon Beacons whiskey. That's one of the big ones. This dude's got no number plate. It looks like it's fallen off, doesn't it? Getting Wales. So just about to head into the Merthyr Tidville, and if you've never been to Merthyr, it's worth a look just to see the size of the people here. They're built like absolute brick shit houses. Never seen so many large people. Right, so head back towards Abergavenny now. Then go to Abergavenny, we go here, Prince Charles Hospital, over the cow. Great. So this is now going to take us back towards Talybont on Usk, past Talybont Reservoir. And yeah, this is going to be pretty. This is a pretty awesome ride. It goes right through the mountains, through the forest. There's actually the waterfall walk up there as well, which is pretty amazing. Stop. This is Pontstickle, and this is Pontstickle Reservoir coming up in a bit. So yeah, this road is a bit more winding, but you actually get a lot of good views, and it takes you through past the lakes and the reservoirs, which is pretty spectacular up this way. So it's not the best road, but it's definitely worth it for the views, I reckon. Actually takes you right away around the reservoir. This road, as you can see, it's kind of. I've got a speed camera overhead. If I should overtake him. I said the police will be out today, so I'm actually following the speed camera. I don't think you can get a ticket when you're following them, can you? And let me go. So yeah, this is where there are tons of car parks and tons of walking routes on this route. If you actually want to spend a bit of time in the Brecon Beacons, you actually want to go walking. This is as you can see, got people on the road constantly. You also got the waterfall walks up here, and then you got I think this is another route up Pennyvan from over here. There's also the forest around here as well, so it's a bit more interesting than where it is the Brecon Beacons, where it's just loads of really open. Oh yeah, mountain biking as well. Pretty amazing mountain biking around here as well. You come up to the top and you just make your way all the way down. Ow. And you see why people like it. The views are spectacular. The roads maybe aren't quite as spectacular, but the views are pretty amazing. But check that out. The biggest challenge with this road is actually keeping your eyes on the road. The views are so spectacular. Look at that. Amazing. And you don't want to go fast down here. It's so the road's pretty shit. Ears are popping out. The road actually gets a lot better once you get down to the bottom of the get off the mountain and into the valley. Coming down that road from the mountain was actually pretty sketchy, to be honest. The views were spectacular. Ah, okay. So this is the Tiny Bottomless Reservoir. So it's pretty spectacular, but the water used to flow in there. I don't know why it stopped, but I'm not stopping. So coming into Tiny Bont, that course going nuts. Heading into Tiny Bont and Lusk. That's the end of the guide to the Brecon Beacon roads. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to kind of subscribe. Got a lot more content coming up for the channel. Did some tours of Europe kind of last couple of years, which is going to add a lot of that. I got my video on the Nürburgring, which is already up, and then Les and I are going to be kind of doing some write-up together, and we're going to be doing some content together. So yeah, so hit subscribe, and you can get all the latest content from the channel. And yeah, until next time.